From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the news blast for this hour. WKBN is reporting that the new Castle Prism Initiative celebrated the grand opening of their new community center. There was a special ribbon cutting ceremony for the community closet, now named Pauley Likens Memorial Sanctuary. The center opened at Third Independent Presbyterian Church. The space is meant to honor Pauly's pride, love, and kindness. The 14-year-old was murdered in June 2024 in Mercer County. The new center was built to be a safe space for people to connect, support each other, and celebrate. The hope is that the community get the help and these counseling services and all the support that it needs, said Jodi D'Andrea, Director of Transgender Care at the new Castle Prism. We can show people that the LGBTQ plus community is in a positive light and that all the things that they hear and read about the LGBTQ plus community is totally misinformed, unless, of course, they're hearing good things from PEP Radio. Just saying. The 50 guests received a free Progress Pride flag. And WHYY is reporting that suicide rates among LGBTQ plus youth are sobering. 3 years ago, an initiative to curb those statistics was added to the National Suicide Hotline to provide services and support. Today, it's been eliminated as the Trump administration's decision to remove the option on the hotline went into effect Thursday. When I was still finding myself out, I was still going through a lot of definite suicide thoughts, and a 988 was a huge resource, said Abdul Samad, a 16-year-old and a member of the Attic Youth Center in South Philadelphia. The organization provides aid to the LGBTQ plus community, gives psychological support programs for Philadelphia residents, and works to assess community needs. According to a national survey by the Trevor Project in 2024, 39% of LGBTQ plus young people seriously considered attempting suicide over a year's time. Whenever I felt like no one was there, I was able to talk to someone, Samad said about the hotline. Last month, the Trump administration ordered the removal of the LGBTQ youth option on the National Suicide Hotline called Press 3. Agitated was the word Samad used to define his reaction to the Trump administration's decision, as he knows what it is like to rely on the resource. Jasper Liam, the executive director of the Attic Youth Center, said that the Trump administration's decision feels malicious and sends a message that it wants to erase our community. I think the message that's being said is that we're not here to be accepted, Liam said, that there are powerful forces in play in our homeland that don't care that this is all harmful to who we are. Liam is most concerned about how this and future decisions that the Trump administration can make will impact the mental health of the LGBTQ plus community. He cites a survey conducted by the Trevor Project, which analyzed a day of post-election conversations across crisis services for LGBTQ plus communities. In 2024, the Trevor Project saw an overall volume increase of nearly 700% on November 6th, the day after the election, of calls to those crisis lines compared to the weeks prior. I think we're going to see even more of an increase of suicidality, of substance abuse, of other mental health issues, Liam said. Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services, or SAMHSA, stated that the removal of the Press 3 option on the 988 line was due to reallocation of funding and that anyone that continues to use the line will receive compassion and help. The problem is it's not tailored specifically to LGBTQ plus needs, which differ wildly from the other callers that are receiving help from that hotline. That's the news blast for this hour. You can now find PEP Radio on Alexa. Simply tell your device, Alexa, play PEP Radio. You can also find us on Roku, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, and on the Live 365 app. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please drop us a comment and subscribe to our channel. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.